Like we said in the previous video, the relative frequency is equal to the absolute frequency, or just the frequency, over the number of trials. Let's write that between brackets. Frequency over the number of trials. Okay, let's check an example. Let's check example 2 in our book. A marketing company surveys 80 people to discover what brand of shoe cleaner they use. The results are shown in the table that you can see here. Estimate the probability that a randomly selected community member uses for A, Bright, and for B, Clino or No Scuff. Okay. When we are estimating the probability, or when we are looking for the probability, we can write the probability as a P, a capital letter P. And in this case, we are looking for the probability of using Bright. So you can write between brackets Bright. This means actually the probability that a randomly selected community member uses Bright. To find that, we search for the relative frequency of Bright. So the relative frequency that a randomly person selects the brand Bright is equal to the absolute frequency of selecting that brand, which is equal to 22. We can see that here. That is the frequency, or the absolute frequency, over the number of people. And we have in total 80 people. So it's 22 over 80, which is equal to, if we use our calculator, 0.275. That is the answer for A. And in B, we have to find the probability that a randomly selected community member uses the brand Clino or No Scuff. So in this case, two brands, Clino or No Scuff. Okay, so in this case, we have to find again the relative frequency, because like we are still looking for the experimental probability. So the relative frequency is again equal to the absolute frequency over the number of trials. So in this case, again, the number of people is 80. So we have in total 80 people, 80 persons. And the absolute frequency is the absolute frequency of the brand Clino and the brand No Scuff. So the sum of those two, so 20 plus 11, and that is equal to 31. And 31 over 80 is equal to 0.388.